Winston Peters is doubling down on a claim former Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern concealed details about the Christchurch terror attack.
On social media, he said the country only discovered yesterday that her office had received information about the attacks before it happened, when in reality Ardern released that detail 2 days after the attack.
The Islamic community slammed it as political posturing. But Peters' potential coalition partners are refusing to comment. Political reporter Amelia Wade has more.
It was one of our darkest days, marked by political unity.
We want to ensure that there's no doubt that this is a unified political response beyond politics.
Then Deputy Prime Minister Winston Peters stood by Jacinda Ardern in that response. Until now, the ongoing coronial inquest into the attacks yesterday heard evidence about the gunman's manifesto being sent to the PM's office. Peters followed that up with a tweet claiming, "We waited until today to find out for the first time that Ardern received information about the terrorist attack before the massacre took place." But Peters got this totally wrong, because just 2 days after the attack, Ardern told New Zealand,
"I was one of more than 30 recipients of a manifesto that was mailed out 9 minutes before the attack took place."
It was also in the Royal Commission of Inquiry into the attacks.
This is there black and white. It's obviously he hasn't even read the Royal Commission. And that, for a senior statement.
The PM's office has urged Peters to remove his tweet and post a correction, but Peters instead chose to double down, posting late last night. "For those political apologists and feckless media, not once were we transparently informed of this information. To excuse it because it was known at a public press conference is as bizarre as it is biased." Peters then tweeted this afternoon that his initial comment was about the location of the attacks.
What is more important, to learn the lessons of March 15th or political posturing for a short-time media burst? I think that kind of political tweeting, you can leave it in Trump's America.
But in Christopher Luxon's New Zealand, where he's trying to form a government that may very well involve New Zealand first, there was a deafening silence. David Seymour refused to say a peep, and Peters wouldn't be interviewed. And the last Kiwis have heard from the man about to lead them was a tweet about the All Blacks last night, after saying yesterday morning all was well with coalition talks.
I think it's important we get a foundation of good chemistry, of good trust, of good relationships in place.
And he's requiring a lot of trust from New Zealanders in this vacuum of silence. Amelia Wade, News Hub.